Hello and welcome to Sarah's Sugar Shack, a let's play of the Tales of series. Right now we're going to be doing Tales of Vesperia, as you can see. Probably one of my top three favorite Tales games. Um, it is the 10th anniversary. It originally came out back in 2008 on the Xbox 360. And then it was released again in Japan in 2009 with an extended edition. Um, so I guess it's the 10th anniversary of that. So here we go. Let's start up a new game. Get to configure all of our settings. It's pretty much the exact same as the 2009 edition. Loading times are just as slow. We're going to stay on normal for now. I feel like the newer Tales games kind of spoil you. They're not quite as hard as the older ones, so keep it on normal. Configure the buttons. I always like my normal attacks to be X. Get that down a bit. Perfect. Okay. This item request is new from the 360 version. It's pretty cool. Characters can request to use like life bottles or heal items, and then you can just press R3 to confirm it. Quite neat. Okay, here we go.
Our world, Terca Lumares. No one knows how far its lands and oceans stretch. For the people are no match against the hordes of monsters that crawl the earth. Barriers protect the cities in which we live, and we are completely dependent upon them for our survival. These barriers are generated by the Blastia. The Blastia use the primeval power of air that fills the world to provide us with fire, water, and light. They provide us with everything that has made the Empire prosper. Perhaps one day, we may even forget the threat of the vicious monsters lying in wait, just beyond the barriers. The blessings of the Blastia will bestow ever more prosperity to the world and peace to its people.
Oh no. I don't get it. What could
Try
have
not
happened
to
to the
sound so
barrier in this
concerned,
town?
Flynn.
From the imperial capital, Zophios, bedrock of peace, we pray, may tranquility bless this world. Yuri, this is not good.
And away we go.
What's with all the yelling, Ted?
Look, the Aqua Blasty is broken again. And they just finished fixing it.
What's the big deal? Just leave it to the mighty Imperial Knights. That's what...
Huh, the Knights? You know they never come to the lower quarter.
What about the heroic Flynn?
I already tried to get Flynn. They wouldn't even let me see him.
Oh, so I'm Flynn's replacement, huh?
I love
Never
Yuri.
mind that. Come on, we're short on people.
Ted! You get down here! They need your help too!
I'll be there in a sec. Yuri, come on already.
That's weird. He always comes running whenever there's trouble. This place is gonna become an aquarium soon if this keeps up.
And that's Rapide. Awesome character.
Yuri!
Okay, perfect. We finally got control. So first things first, there's a lot of trophies in this game for various things. One would be saving at every single save point in the game. So make sure you do that. These ones are just regular save points. The ones that are more white will heal your HP and TP. So let us go here. Okay. Also very exciting. At least for the PS4, I'm sure it's the same for the Xbox and Switch, but we've got several costumes. So let's go ahead and get all these costumes. They were free, which is exciting because the recent trend for the Tales games has been, you know, a couple of free in-game ones, but you're having to pay to get like the maid costumes and the swimsuit costumes, which is really stupid. And frustrating in my opinion, because I love those, but I don't want to have to spend my own money just to equip my characters in ridiculous outfits. Okay, so this is one of my favorite ones. It's got him as Ash, and I think we're going to be playing as this for the game, but let's see. Also got the Fedrock Knights. This one, the student uniforms are some of my favorites. I'm not quite sure what this is in reference to. Mine ran Wish for Peace. Anyways, probably one of the other Tales games that I haven't played yet. Got the Samurai one. It's not too bad. This one also not too bad. It reminds me, I feel like it's like the golden armor that Carol gets, but I could be wrong. And then just like the Fedrock outfit, but without the armor. So let's get him dressed as Ash from Tales of the Abyss. Perfect.
First, the trouble with the Knights yesterday. Now the Aqua Blastia breaks. Why does stuff like this happen every day in the lower quarter? I know. There's no use whining about it.
So awesome. Okay. There's a funny scene if you head in here. Talk to this old man. Anyways. Talk to some townsfolk. Perfect. You can also head back up to Yuri's room and get some loot. Apple gel, and you can also rest here, but we won't do that yet. Ugh, and the other door is locked still. Okay. And up to the Aquablastia.
We've got to seal it off somehow.
What's going on?
I
Any
haven't
sunken
quite
treasure down there?
figured out what the townsfolk are trying to accomplish
Yeah, but
here,
you're late, so I'm not sharing.
How nice.
Hey, it's sink or swim in this world. Looks like that blue-blooded mage we hired to fix the blast deal left the job half done.
Glad you could find the time to stop by, Yuri.
Take it easy with the water sports, old man. You're not getting any younger.
You're up next. Not afraid of a little water, I hope.
Yikes.
Come on now, put your backs into it. Heave! Oh! Heave!
Hanks is really going at it.
He feels responsible. He's the one who pushed the people to get the money together for the repairs.
And now he's the one who's all wet.
Oh, Yuri.
It's not Hanks's fault that mage did a two-bid repair job, though.
That's true. He even partied with his wife's keepsake to help raise the money.
Hey, Yuri! If you're not gonna help out, stand clear! This is dangerous!
As the kid runs around in the water.
Hanks, did you see the Blastia core anywhere? You know, that shiny piece in the center?
Huh? Is it gone?
Yeah, the Blastia won't work with the core missing. That aristocrat who came to do the repairs was the last person to touch the Blastia, right?
That's right, a Mr. Mordio.
And he lives in the royal quarter?
Yeah, so?
It looks like Hanks wet his pants.
Forget about that, Yuri. Give us a hand here.
Sorry, Hanks. I just remembered an errand I've got to run.
Hey, wait just a minute! You're not seriously thinking of going to Mr. Mordio's place, are you?
The royal quarter? Me? I wouldn't be caught dead going to a place like that. It gives me the creeps.
Damn it, Yuri! Just because you can do a few tricks with that Bodhi Blastia, you think you're invincible. Here's hoping he doesn't do anything crazy.
He always seems to
Of
cause
course he will.
problems when the lower quarter's involved.
Even the knights have started keeping an eye on him.
Well, it's just an average day for Yuri. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Alright. Still trying to figure out what they're doing. I mean, they don't seem to be making a wall, just moving bags round and round in the water. Let's head up to the royal quarter and have a little chat with this Mr. Mordio. First things first. We want to go to the shop and buy another apple gel and let's see here. Nothing better for Yuri. We do want to buy all of the magic lenses. You'll want to use a magic lens on every enemy. Some specific fights, you'll fight the same character many times, but you'll have to magic lens them every time. You'll want to make sure you fill up your monster book because, of course, there's a trophy for that. So, ooh, no food for sale yet. Okay, and then we can head here.
You there! You there! Are you aware of the serious events going on in the world?
Now, I could be wrong. I haven't checked it out to verify yet, but I swear that this scene was not voiced in the 360. I'm not sure if maybe they had it voiced in the PS3 version in Japan that came out, but either way, it's nice to have scenes voiced that weren't voiced before.
Over here, right here, I'm the Wonder Reporter, bringing you the articles about what matters most every day. Do you read the newspaper in the morning? Cup of coffee? Donut? What? You don't? That just won't do. What epic thing has transpired today? You'll never believe it. You can read it whenever, wherever, and with no effort at all. Yes, it's the Wonder Log. Put it to good use. And by the way, let's let the fact that I'm in the wall be our little secret, okay? Well then, farewell.
Who would believe me anyways? Perfect. And as they say, despite being called the Wonder Log, it's actually just called the synopsis, where you can read about what you've just done. Yeah. Excellent. Let's head to the upper quarter now, the royal quarter. As you
Hey,
can tell, it's
you hear
much
about the
fancier.
Blastia in the lower quarter?
Yes, I heard something about it breaking and them collecting money to fix it.
That's right. I hear that lot went so far as to sell their treasures to save up the money.
Treasures, sir?
Worthless junk. Nothing more. They wouldn't have gotten more than 1 gold for them.
Ooh, very
Not
nice.
even 1 gold? I can't imagine what sort of treasures those would have to be. I'd like to have a look myself.
I'm telling you, nothing but junk.
Listen to those guys. Poor Hanks. Can't really argue with them about the junk thing, though.
What the? Who's there? Oof!
If you can't understand the value of junk, you're worth less than junk yourself. Repeat, can you find the trail?
Of course you can.
So they've been taking Blastia cores from here too. Looks like somebody's got some sticky finger. That's the royal quarter for you. A few Blastia cores go missing, and no one even makes a fuss. When just one is enough to throw the lower quarter into chaos.
Oh, sorry about that. The cord is not very good on my
If they
mic.
got cores to spare, they could stand to give us some. Found it.
Hell yeah, he did.
Looks like the nobles are living the sweet life as usual. The lower quarter is right there. They still don't give a damn. It's not their loss, so what do they care? They should act, you know, noble. Not just dress nice and hide in their mansions.
Now there's no point really talking to any of these people. They won't do anything for us. But there are a lot of random people that you should be talking to when you're playing the game, because there's no indicators that they might be a side quest or secret mission. Well, not secret mission, because those are part of the main game here. But anyways, these people have nothing for us. So let's move on.
So this is where he lives. Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. I wonder if there's any other way in.
pretty sure even if the door was unlocked, it wouldn't open just by kicking it, Yuri, but let's take that cue. And actually, go this way. Oh no, I've bought too many. Well, let that be a lesson to you. Don't buy 15, just buy 13.
Ah, is it open? Can I get in this way?
Yes.
I know Mordio is hiding here somewhere.
Okay, check the fireplaces. Yeah. Maybe only buy 10 or something like that. Oh, it's locked. Upstairs we go. What to do, what to do.
That must be...
I love this shiny orb.
Found him. You were Mordio, right?
Jeez. Good old Repeat.
Good boy. What the? The Blastia core is gone.
Well, he had it in his
Let's
hand.
go and get that core back. And give that mage a whooping while we're at it.
Good old-fashioned ass whooping. Oh,
Yuri,
two of the best characters.
so it is you who are the cause of all this commotion.
I know he's poor, but breaking into an aristocrat's house? My, how the mighty have fallen.
Atticus and Bacchus are two of the characters that will repeat throughout the game. They're generally the ones that are teaching you the tutorial. In Vesperia, you must do the tutorial. There's no skipping out of that, like in some of the later games where you can just say, no thank you. So you've got to make sure you scan both of these guys every time you fight them.
Just what I needed. Tweedle A and Tweedle B.
Just what is a Tweedle anyway?
I say.
There's no hope of escape. We've got you surrounded.
All two of us.
Does it look like I'm trying to escape? See, it's stuff like that that keeps you guys from getting promoted.
You did not just say that!
I say, you take that back!
Enough beating around the bush, I guess.
Stand back, Autocor! I'll handle this! In the name of the Imperial Knights!
I say, I shall be the one to defend the good name of the Imperial Knights. Peons, I say, should stand back!
You're the peon!
No, I say, I am your superior!
Atticor is definitely my
I
favorite.
appreciate the sentiment, guys, but let's cut the cat fight and get on with it.
Okay. Do. Okay. Do.
Hey, let's go. You ready?
I am your superior!
Nay, Focus. You are, I say, clearly my subordinate.
I guess I just gotta whack these guys a little.
Mm-hmm. Oh, easy enough. Oh.
Ow! There, how'd that make you feel?
How dare you! Hitting someone in the middle of an argument is hardly proper manners.
Didn't you hear me when I said, you ready?
Damn it!
Oh, brother.
You... Stop right there!
Does it look like I'm running?
You! Be quiet!
Oops,
These
time for a little
guys are
defense.
just ridiculous.
He blocked my attack!
I say Sonic Thrust!
Whoa, come on, give me a break.
Ooh! I
I
say,
say,
how
dare you block my
art?
art?
Man, you need to calm down. If you can use strike arts here, then I can too.
Oh, perfect.
Let's try that
One of my
again.
favorite
This next one's
moves.
gonna hurt. Ah, you're not giving up already, are you?
I say, Imperial Knights never give up!
You have yet to see our true power!
This next time's for real, guys.
That's
That's
my
my
line, I
line.
say!
Okay, so finally here we can get the magic lens. Do Vaticore first. Oh, too soon. Magic lens on focus. Okay. Now, as much as these guys are a joke to talk to, they are kind of tough because they do come at you with pretty good timing. And I am notoriously bad for blocking. So I'm used to brute strength overwhelming all, which doesn't always work to my favor. And a couple more Azures. Oh, I also forget that I don't have backstep yet. Okay. Down to one. Come here, you. There we go.
You should thank me. I'm giving you some extra practice.
So that probably would have been terrible grade, but that's okay.
Come on, guys. You can do better than that, can't you? Looks like I won't be catching up with that carriage anytime soon.
Nope.
How typical of the Schwann Brigade. They can't even manage to capture a single lowlife.
Don't even get me started on this guy.
Captain Cumore? I say, our apologies for this unsightly display.
I'm afraid the Imperial Knights have no use for you low-born scum.
Please, don't let Sir Schwann know about this, sir.
I can't believe our taxes go to paying these guys.
Neither can I.
There he is.
I say, that tops it all. Abandoned by his faithful pooch.
Well, well, you've had a busy day, haven't you, Mr. Yuri Lowell? I'm rather busy myself, but I suppose I can afford to play with you for a while. Gentlemen!
It's rats like you that make Flynn's job so difficult.
Flynn, a little suffering is just what that upstart lieutenant needs. When you've finished with him, throw him in the prison as usual. 10 days or so ought to teach him a lesson.
I mean, that's 10 days of, like, food and place to sleep and everything. I don't know. Probably a good time for him.
The thief made off with a priceless treasure from that noble's mansion.
I know. Then he was caught and the loot was returned, right?
Sorry
No,
about that.
see, that's just nobility trying to keep things quiet. The treasure in the mansion right now is a fake.
You're pulling my leg.
Hey, you didn't hear it from me, bub. The Dark Wings are going nuts looking for the hideout.
You mean the Thieves Guild? That's enough out of you. Almost mealtime.
Hey, neighbor, you're awake, right? You gotta be getting tired from keeping so quiet.
You think that little story up all by yourself, old man? You must have plenty of time on your hands.
Old man? Now you've gone and hurt this old man's feelings. Besides, I didn't make up nothing. I've got eyes and ears the world over digging up information for me.
Sure you do, old man.
Hey, I am what I am. Go ahead and ask me something. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Want to know about the Pirate Guild's sunken treasure? How about the sorcerer who makes his home at the ends of the earth? Or wait, I've got it.
I just want to know how to get out of here.
Well, I'm not sure what you're in for, but they'll let you out if you keep your trap shut for 10 days.
The lower quarter will be underwater by then.
The lower quarter?
I think I'll survive
I heard
without you.
about that.
I wonder how they're all doing right now.
Sorry, neighbor. That's one piece of dirt I don't have.
And what am I gonna do about that damn Mordio?
D. Mordio.
The Mordio? You mean to say you've got connections to the famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars?
Do you know about him?
Oh, wanna know, huh? I'm afraid that information won't come cheap.
The famed mage from Ospio, the city of scholars, right? I think I got it.
Well, wait, that's not it. He's the head of the Gourmet Guild.
Clever boy.
No, wait, it's the, I mean...
Out.
Oh, well. Just when things were getting good.
Hurry up.
What is Commandant Alexei doing here?
Whoa!
Just who are you anyway? And what does the head of the Knights want with you?
Name's Raven.
Beneath the statue of the goddess.
What are you doing? I said hurry up.
All right, easy. I'm coming.
I did say I was looking for a way out of here.
Would you look at that? It opened. Ever vigilant as usual. With the way he's sleeping, it'll be a while before anyone notices I'm gone. If I come back before morning, they'll never be wiser to my little jailbreak. I think I can check on the lower quarter and make it back by morning. It'd probably be good to try that statue of the goddess, too.
Excellent. So, get some apple gel. Check. Nothing there. Make sure we save at the save point. Perfect. And let's watch
Back
the
again.
skip.
Man, I was just in here last month for fighting some knights collecting taxes. I guess I get free meals out of it, if you can call it food. Damn, Cumor's made this way more complicated than it needed to be.
And last but not least, nothing in there. More magic lens. And my stuff. Perfect. Let's get out of here.
Who's there?
Ah, they spotted me.
Well, you didn't really do a very good job of scouting out before you jumped out there. Okay, and again, magic lens. both fencers. Yeah, okay. Now, backstep is a skill that you've got to earn. Alright, let's go in the grade detail here. So as you can see, you're losing grade for every hit that you get. You also, if you get hit in the combo, will lose grade specifically because it was also in a combo. If you block an attack, you get 0.01. Finishing 20 seconds or less is the 0.5. I think 10 seconds or less is 1 grade. If you finish with full HP or TP, sometimes it'll give you grade for that. Once you get more moves, better skills, better equipment, etc., and you can perform combos, well, I guess once you can do a combo of 10, you get grade for that, and then I believe 10, 15, 20, then 30. It just increases the grade depending on the combos, and of course there's trophies for getting, I can't remember if it's a 100 hit combo or if it's a 200 hit combo. Probably knowing this game it's the 200 hit combo, but that's easy enough to do, especially once you've got Overlimit and Rita's Tidal Wave. Okay, so let's get out of this. Got some night water. That'll be great for synthesizing stuff, which they get into a little bit later in the game.
Take a load off for a while. My rap sheet is long enough as it is, but guess I don't have much choice but to fight if they discover me. I need to be wary of these guys on patrol.
Okay, yeah, and it's your typical Tales. You run into something, and you fight it.
Guess we can do this.
Then of course, you can always escape if they end up being a bit too tough for you, and then you can still change your equipment. So if you end up against something, I don't know, something that's really weak against wind, once you've got more stuff, you can still change that up if you really want to make your fights good. And then of course you can change your arts and your other party members' arts here. You do have to synthesize something to be able to change party members once you're in the battle, so that's something you can't do until quite a bit later in the game, actually. Quite a bit, I guess. That's a bit dramatic, seeing as how it's probably 80-hour game. If you're more like me and do a lot of grinding, or fall asleep in the middle of a cutscene, then it's more like a 100-hour game. Okay, and you're going to want to make sure that you fight all of these guys, and maybe leave and come back and fight them all over again, because the first boss that we're going to fight is quite a bit harder than the enemies that you're fighting. So here, yeah, you see that we're still losing from the damage, but I blocked an attack, so and then the 10 seconds or less is 1 full grade, so perfect. Now we'll go up here and fight this guy.
Oh man. Alright.
Oh good, we got a Lancer here. Okay. Oh, shit, get blocking.
I got a little worked up.
Okay, and then we'll head down here. Get ourselves some nice treasure. Okay, perfect. Cape's gonna be nice. Oh, this will come into play much later in the game. It's a little ball thing, so good to remember where that is. And look at here, we've got some more guys to fight.
Let's get this over with.
I got a little worked up.
Perfect. And then as you can see, if you don't take any damage, you get a grade for that. And then 5 seconds or less is 1.25. Good to know. Okay. Game mechanics. Exactly the same as the first one. If you haven't played Tales before, they move fairly quickly. Blocking is, well, you saw the tutorial, you know what it is.
We're done.
You have to free run. If you don't use free run, you're just moving back and forth on a straight line. You'll lose grade, by the way, if you use healing items in the game, but it's totally fine. If you use like magic lenses, that doesn't take away your grade, thankfully.
Let's get this over with. You can't win. Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Okay. So I'm gonna try not to do too much grinding with the camera going. I think what I'm gonna try and do is do a lot of that in the background, because I would like to get up pretty nicely before we fight our first battle.
Why don't we just go back?
I can't go back now!
This is for your own good, miss. You know that.
As for the incident, we assume full responsibility and will inform the lieutenant ourselves.
How can you say that when you haven't done anything to help me? Please, don't come any closer.
Now, why don't you put that down? You'll only end up hurting yourself.
Oh, patronizing sexist.
I know how to use a sword.
I'm afraid you leave us no choice. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Hey, there she is! This way!
Please, you've got to let me go. I have to warn Flynn.
Did she say Flynn?
She sure did.
Hey!
Flynn,
only that was
you
all
came
it
to
took.
help me?
Nope.
Who are you?
I'm Ash.
Identify yourself.
Okay.
Man, just when I thought I was being sneaky, things have to go to hell.
Careful, I think he's gonna blast you.
It shouldn't be a problem if we take him together.
Man, is this what knights do now? Don't they teach these guys manners in night school anymore?
Yeah.
So useless.
Hey! Are you trying to kill me?
Well, you don't belong in the castle, right?
No, and I'll take it as a compliment that you can tell that by looking at me.
Yuri Lowell, where are you?
You foul fugitive! I say, we know you're trying to make your escape.
Oh, please, not them again. I guess there's no point in going back to the prison cell now.
Louder, fools. Say it like you mean it.
Lieutenant LeBlanc, your voice is too loud. My ears.
Yuri Lowell? You're one of Flynn's friends, aren't you?
Yeah, why?
And you used to belong to the Imperial Knights.
Just for 3 short months. You hear that from Flynn?
Yes.
Huh. Guess he managed to find someone at the castle he could talk to after all.
Yuri, I need to talk to Flynn.
Hold on just a second. Who are you supposed to be, anyway? I can tell you know Flynn, but why are you being chased by the Knights?
Over here!
Listen, I want to hear the whole story, but we can't really afford to stand around and chat. First things first. Let's get to Flynn's place. Want me to lead the way?
Yes.
Let's go.
Perfect. We have control again. See if we can... I don't think we can go... Oh, right. This is where we came from. I don't think we can go this way. It's straight up that we need to go. Yeah. Sugar and treasures. Perfect. Okay. So this gives us lots of grinding opportunities.
Something smells tasty.
Oh, you're right. What could it be?
Oh yeah, isn't the Knight's dining hall around here?
Sounds like a fabulous idea, but first let's fight this guy.
Oh man. All right.
We're done.
Excellent. And then we will go in here and eat some delicious mabo curry. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, I was wrong. We got some egg. Okay. And then later, much later in the game, there'll be a save point in there that we gotta go to. Okay. Now we can go down here to just to fight guys. Check if there's any treasure.
Let's get this over with. That was easy.
Perfect seam, max HP, and then we got no damage again. Oh, no treasure chest, and then this thing doesn't work, from this side at least. Coming out, we'll respawn guys. Fight him.
Oh man. All right. This'll hurt.
Ooh, that hurt. Cost some grade. Okay, let's finish this thing. Yikes. As you can see, we got some damage taken. The grade really... And then, of course, if you end up getting stunned a couple times, then you're really going to lose the grade, because then you don't get the big bonus for finishing early.
Guess we can do this.
Oof. Okay, let's wake up.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Perfect. More apple gel, save point. Excellent. Okay. So...
Oh man. All right. This'll hurt.
Oof, second one then. Jesus.
You can't win.
We're done.
So this is really a great stretch for grinding. We don't want to go too far this way because we're going to run into Flynn's room. And once you go into Flynn's room, you'll get a scene and eventually the boss fight with Soggy. We don't want to do that just yet because even though these guys are pretty much going down easy peasy, Soggy will not. He's got some hits that hit really hard, can stun you pretty good, so we want to get our HP up from an extra level or so before we face him. So, what I'm going to do then is in the video after this fight, I'm going to go around and do some grinding, get my level up a little bit before we come back and fight Zoggy, where we'll be looking at getting a trophy for completing the secret mission, hopefully. So thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time where we pick up right where we left off. Have a great day.